Hi guys, how are you? Yeah, it's Monday morning, 12:15 in the morning. Yeah. Oh, I'm exhausted. Yeah, I worked yesterday. So when I got off this morning, I got home actually got home yesterday morning. Let's start there. I got home yesterday morning. There was a guy in the hallway. He was asleep, of course, downstairs, and of course he had thrown up, and he was sleeping in the throw up, and you just security door is broken. All the doors are broken once again, and yeah, you just open house in the building. So I got upstairs, came to the third floor to my apartment, and as I turned the corner to come into my apartment, as I told you guys, the fire escape door is a little further past my apartment. There's a guy sleeping there. Like, what? I didn't wake him. I didn't say anything. I didn't argue. I didn't complain. I didn't do anything. I just unlocked my door. I came in my apartment, and yeah, I'm so over this place, but yeah, that was that. But yeah, I went to work yesterday, and I came home yesterday morning, and there was the there was blood. Like somebody had, I don't know, somebody had been bleeding. Again, like I said, told you guys before, somebody, the neighbor, she had was bleeding or whatever. Uh, they cleaned it up, but anyway, I got home. Somebody had been bleeding. You can see outside the front door as you come to the entrance, you have to use your key because they broke that lock. The door is open. You know, and I don't know at this point. This door is just sitting wide open, so they did something to it it won't even close. So anyway, yeah, these six on 63rd. Yeah, I need a new apartment, but yeah, I walked in and I came with the stairs. You can see the way the flow, the blood goes. It's going up the stairs. So of course, I get up to the third floor, of course, and it's the same. It's the same girl down the hallway, and her front door. There's a plane of glass that's sitting outside her door that's broken. Well, half of it is broken. It's broken glass right there, and then her front door is kicked in. Like it's just it's just sitting where it's not closed. The door is not on the hinges. It's just sitting there. Like, okay, so just whatever. Just of course more drama. But I was at work, so of course I don't know what happened. But I did hear. So I was sitting here, and I did hear a few of my neighbors in the hallway talking. As they, I guess, were coming in this morning or whatever. I heard a few of them talking, and they were saying something about somebody kicked their door in and whatever, blah blah, whatever. But of course, it was the same girl, so the same drama. But yeah, and I was just sitting here, and I was actually I called my ex this morning, and I was talking to him, and I just needed just something to. Like I said, I've been in a bad way ever since I found out about my friend earlier in the week. So I actually been in a bad mood. Just I actually I reached out to him this morning, and we talked for about 3 hours. We talked a long time, and like he's my calm. You know, he's my calm. If there's a storm, he's my calm, and he's still my calm. You know, he's my friend, and it's like damn. And we talked for 3 hours, and we talked, and I was able to just let everything out of my mind, put everything out, and just concentrate on our conversation or whatever. And yeah, he said he had physical therapy, and they bent his knee, and they actually told him that he has a treadmill in his apartment, and he wants to get on the treadmill, but he doesn't know if he should get on the treadmill. And anyway, they actually told him in physical therapy that he should not get on the treadmill, which I have told him don't, because you don't want to re-injure yourself. You know, do not get on the treadmill. But anyway, the people with physical therapy, she backed me up and told him no, don't get on the treadmill because you don't get on the treadmill. So anyway, he said he was doing some squats and he was still trying to work it out and do stuff, trying to get himself together. But of course, like I told you guys, he's just not. He's not. It's not. He's not where he should be. It's almost been 2 years, and yeah, recovery is slow, and it's yeah, it's yeah, and I don't, and he had some help, and somebody was there helping him, but it's yeah, he needs yeah, it's going kind of slow, and like I said, I'm concerned, and yeah, I just my son called me today too and asked me, "Mama, you got some pain pills?" He had a toothache. You got pain pills? I don't have any pain pills. I told him to get some salt and some water and use that, and maybe that'll help. But Yeah, he has bad teeth like me, and well, his dad had bad. We have bad teeth running in our family, so yeah, he has bad teeth, and of course now that he's getting older, that yeah, he just had a tooth pulled a few months ago, and now there's another one, another cavity, I guess. And the thing about him, he was not a candy eater. My son, I didn't let him eat candy like that. He wasn't a candy eater. Like I said, it's hereditary. Actually, my grandfather had bad. It's hereditary. It runs in my family. It also runs in his dad's side of the family. So yeah, bad teeth are a thing, and it's hereditary. And yeah, 'cause like I said, my son, he was not a candy eater. He was actually an athlete. So he had a great diet, and his snacks consisted of it when he was actually younger. I only gave him rice cakes because of the yellow 5 and the yellow 6. I heard it makes kids hyper. So he was only rice cakes was his diet. So yeah, I mean that's all I fed him. Playing at the plane was at that. But once he got older, like a teenager, he started with the chips and the Takis and the Flaming House, of course, on his own. But when he was a kid, candy and that wasn't his thing. I didn't snack. He ate apples and oranges and stuff like that. He didn't. Yeah, he wasn't a candy eater. But as I said, bad teeth run in our family, and yeah, so he's complaining about a toothache. So he said he's going to the dentist today, and maybe the dentist can pull it or whatever for him. And I hope they do because like I said, yeah, bad teeth running in our family. But yeah, he sounded so terrible too. Mama, mommy, mama. Oh wow! And I was actually on the phone with his dad when he called me, and I clicked over into whatever and talked to him. But yeah, I just told him get some salt water and just maybe that'll help. But yeah, I don't have any pain pills here, and cause I don't take medicine, so yeah, I don't have any pain pills here. But yeah, I told him to yeah, get some salt water and keep rinsing your mouth out with the salt water. Maybe that'll help, and you can just do it often. You can just yeah, maybe that'll help you. And yeah, so but anyway, yeah, my ex, like I said, he wants to actually do some cleaning his apartment. He says, and he's been talking about cleaning his apartment, and so yeah, I just told him get a chair, sit down, and you don't have to. He just don't want to just stand up all the time trying to clean because he don't want to put the strain on his leg, and it's not even the knee that he had the surgery on. He said it's his thigh and it's his shin. He's complaining about other parts, and I guess by him trying to not put the weight on the knee, the rest of his leg, he's overusing the rest of his leg, trying to protect the knee, and he has pain in other parts of his leg now that it's bothering him. And yeah, he needs he's not a guy to be alone. He's not an alone type of guy. So yeah, I'm still concerned about him, but yeah, and as I said, the guy that was sleeping by the fire escape door, the door outside, I've noticed too after I went. And he put the door locks. It's a closing door locks, and there's a piece of tape over the lock part, the latch part that I guess he's gonna use that to get back up. I don't know the fuck. Dude, I don't know. It's like I'm so confused, but I am so over these people over here. I want to move so bad, but yeah, work has been okay for the last couple of days. No major drama, just a few microaggressions here, a few microaggressions there, but no major drama. But yeah, Jana's still complaining about her daughter, and yeah, and she's looking for somewhere to move to. She just say. And she said she's gonna move and let them have that apartment. So, yeah, she wants to see if her landlord will let them change the lease over to her daughter and let them have the apartment, and she'll find her somewhere else. Because she said it'll be easier for her to find her somewhere else. So yeah, since it's just her, so yeah, she's gonna leave everything there. Like I said, when I move, my lease is up in a few months, and yeah, like I said, when I move out of here, I don't want to take anything. I maybe want my kitchen table and chair set, maybe that bed, I just bought the cooling bed. I'll take the bed and my tables, my living room tables. I think I want that, but everything else I don't really want. I don't yeah, I yeah, I don't want I'm not going through the headache. Like I said, it was really stressful moving in here, and a lot of my stuff got broken because yeah, I hired some guys, and of course coming to the third floor was difficult. It was really stressful, and that's why I've stayed so long, because I really don't like this apartment that much anymore. But the reason I have stayed is because it was just so stressful moving in here. It was just so stressful. third floor. It's just so stressful, and I know it's gonna be extra stressful trying to move out, and that's why I may start putting some stuff together. I had to work tonight, but I only, it's my 3 day week, so I only work 3 days this week, so I'll start putting some stuff together, and and maybe try to motivate myself that way, because I don't. Uh, I've been here 7 years, almost 8 years. It's time for something new. It's time for something new, and I'm over it. I'm kind of over it. I really am, and yeah, yeah, I am. Like I said, it's not it's the yeah. I'm over it. I'll just say that. But yeah. Anyway, I was d- I made a few comments. I don't know why I keep on. Of course, on the Facebook, the toxic book, I should call it. But I made a few comments. They were talking about the princess. Her new show, the cooking show, and I actually watched the cooking show. And what it is, she has chickens, and her chickens lay eggs, and they got their own egg whatever farm or whatever. And so I made a comment on one of the videos they had of her getting eggs or whatever, and I guess the whole Britain saw it, and they just came after me today, and I'm just arguing with these people all day, like, really. And it makes no sense in the bullying, and I have to finally tell them. I have to tell them all that. Look, I'm not making. You guys are not gonna bully me, so you just stop writing me, stop replying. And it's not like. And I will say this too. I don't reply to people. Like people make comments. Like if I like a comment, I'll just like it. I don't reply. I don't hardly ever reply. I usually make my original post myself and just move on. But it's always got some people just want to reply to my post and try to tell me, like, I got a few corrections today. Like, correct me. I called Megan a princess. Ooh, not a princess, not a princess. I don't know, about 9 replies correcting me. And of course, at this point, now you done made me mad, because now I'm going to tell you, when you're not going to tell me what I can call somebody. I have my right to call her what I want right there. But because the queen made a decree before she died that the girl, she's going to get off damn computer box. We do not recognize the monarchy. This is America. We don't do royals here. And the only reason I call her a prince because Harry's a prince. And that's the reason why we call her a princess. It's fairy tale. When I was growing up and we read fairy tales, when the prince married a woman, she became a princess. Now that they over in Britain or the UK or whatever they like to call themselves, now that they have a succession, oh, she's the duchess because she's the Sussexes, and you're doing too much. We're going to keep it simple here in America. She's a princess. She married a prince. Like, we're going to keep it simple. But, yeah, I've been corrected. And then, it's been tried to be bullied and have my opinion changed. Have my sanity questioned. Like, yo, you don't know what you're talking about. Because I'm not commenting on the blouse. They said she's going to start a clothing line. She had on one of the blouses. It was a cute blouse. The blouse went with her skin tone. And I said, oh, it's pretty black. Oh, yeah. And I understand the hate. And, well, I don't understand the hate, but I understand the reason that they left. She got her kid up out of with the people. And then one lady, she tells me, she says, well, she's a racist. She didn't invite any of her black family members to her wedding, and she don't let her kids see their white side of their family. Girl, how do you know this? You don't know this lady personally. Like, why are you arguing with somebody, a stranger, me, over somebody that neither one of us knows? This chick don't give a fuck about neither one of us. And like, really, lady? Because I commented on a post about a blouse or some eggs or whatever, like... Yeah, she's a racist, and Harry's a racist, and like, really, good lady, whatever the case may be, it is what it is. Whatever it is, and, oh my gosh, yes. Her mama's a jailbird, and I'm so glad, I'm so glad the kids don't look like their grandmother, because they would have been homely looking kids. Like, she never shows their faces, and like, oh my goodness, y'all, Girl, you really got them people all the way screwed up. I don't know what you did to them people. Man, whatever you did to the people. Then they had a picture, Harry had a picture with him and his mother, Diana, when he was a baby. And I, of course, commented. It has Megan beside me, of course, commented and said, yeah, Diana was cool. Diana would have probably liked Megan. I made that mistake. Why did I say that? But I don't know. Because they looked cute together on the picture, and I thought maybe you were... Dude, I'm just on trying to be positive in a sea of negativity. That's what I was trying to do. And I was like, Dad, I think Diana would have liked Megan. Ooh. No, she wouldn't have, because she would have seen through her fake, and she's a narcissist, and she's a this, and she's a really ugly person, and oh my goodness, and we'll say this too, all of the hate. Was a few guys too, older white men too, but all of the hate was a bunch of old white women. And they were going in on me, dude. I was like, wow. Because I said, dude, really? Yeah, they were going in on me, and one lady, well, not even one, I said a few of them. Then one lady, she was like, well, we liked Harry before she dragged him off, and then one lady said she tricked him into marrying her, and one lady said he was hoodwinked, and I'm like, okay, because so you guys use all these negative terms about Harry because she's black. You know what I'm saying? And she had to trick him into marrying her, and all these negative terms. She dragged him across the pond, and she hoodwinked him into marrying her. She tricked him into marrying. Like, now, of course, you guys use all these negative terms because it's her. You know what I'm saying? But if she was another colored woman, you guys wouldn't use all these negative terms, derogative terms to describe because, dude, right? Please, lady, y'all get over it. He didn't choose y'all. He chose the black woman, so get over it. I mean, it's not even that serious. Like, why the hell y'all got me on here arguing with y'all over some chick that I don't even know. Like, really? But the fact of the matter was, you're not going to bully me. You're not going to bully me. And that's the only reason I entertained it, because I just wanted you to know that everybody's entitled to their opinion. Just because you don't agree don't mean that you get to try to change my opinion or how I feel about stuff. I didn't try to change your opinion. I never tried to change anybody's opinion, because your opinion is your opinion, and I believe that. But I had, then one man told me, you must be dense. He called me dense. That's stupid, right? So you know I had to reply to him, dude. First of all, you a whole man. There are no other men on this site talking about this woman like you a whole man, dude. Dude, go fix a car or do something. Go do something manly. Wow, what are you doing? Like, wow. Yeah, and a part of the thing is that the girl on YouTube who was actually giving pointers, and they also said that that's what you need to do. You need to make comments and have people, engage with the people. That's a part of being a content creator. That's what I was told. Dude, I tried to do the sports thing, and every time I write a comment on a sport, somebody got something to say. I left that alone. I don't bother LeBron. I don't comment on it. I don't do that anymore because there was so much drama. Every time I make you go LeBron. I got 1,000 comments from people, telling me why I shouldn't like him. So I'm thinking maybe Megan is safe. Well, because they done get it, but for somebody who claims they don't want to be in the spotlight, she stays in the spotlight, dude. She's a public figure. She was a fucking actress. Huh? What, did that make sense? Maybe she didn't want to be in y'all's spotlight when she was over there with you guys, but over here plus she needs to work and make money. How is she gonna live? They're gonna live if they don't work. They gotta work and make money. The monarchy don't give them anything. They're not working royals. So how else they supposed to live? Well, everything she touches fails. She's a loser. She's a whatever. I don't know nothing about this lady. Whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying, dude? I'm only going by what I'm seeing right now. I don't know anything about this woman. Like, really? Yeah, I argued with these people today for a few hours. I just finally told them one lady, just have a good day. And she still wrote me something. I just deleted her notification because I still got a notification. My lady, please, just have a good day. Please stop. Just stop. I'm just going to just not read this. I'm just going to not read their replies and just keep it moving, because that's what I said I was going to do. I'm going to comment on what I want to comment on, and just, if I get a reply, just don't read it and just keep it moving. And that way I don't have to keep the back and forth going and up with, man, it's just horrible. Like, yeah, it was horrible. And I saw a little girl, little black girl. She had to be about 7 or 8. She was deadlifting weights. I was scared for her though. Her form is off. Like she's just starting and she's learning, but yeah, I was scared for her. And she was lifting maybe about 50 pounds, and like she was lifting a lot, and like her form was off. And that was a scary video. That was a scary video for me, but. Guess I'll have to watch. There's another little wrestling girl that I started watching too. You know, I saw her before a couple of years ago, and now she's moving up in the ranks, and now she's doing much better. She's her father. Yeah, she's doing much better, and I watched her. I also saw a video of a little boy. He was maybe 9 years old. He asked his mom to buy him an attachment to a video game. The thingy thing that y'all go around, the the thing they go around their head that they can, I guess, to do. It's part of a video game. I don't know, the virtual reality thingy thing. The thingy thing. Okay. And she told him no. She told him no, she wasn't gonna buy it. She said that he doesn't do his chores and he's not doing good at school. She told him no, she wasn't gonna buy it. Anyway, she goes in the kitchen to cook dinner. He goes and get her gun, whatever he found her gun, and when in the kitchen, and he shot her and killed her. Whew, that's not even the bad part. That's not even the funny part. Well, it's not funny, but that's not even the. He then goes to Amazon and order the part that he asked for. So he sits in the house for days waiting on this part to be delivered with his dead body in the house. And the reason the police came to the house and the package still hadn't been delivered. That was the last message I got. But yeah, he sat there waiting for his package to be delivered. And yeah, with his mother's dead body in the house with him, Really? Yeah. Yeah. Boy. That is so, yeah, he went from 0 to 100 real quick. Like, how do you go from me telling you no to going to get a gun to, really? Yeah, boy, that shouldn't have been, that shouldn't have been your reaction to that. But, another video, some guy was some guy's boyfriend's girlfriend, exactly, you heard us say it right, it killed him, and yeah, some guy's girlfriend, she was pregnant too, she killed him. Yeah. Then I was reading the comments, and then dude was like, is that a tip? Everybody was asking, was that a girl or was that a boy? And one man said, shit, that's a fucking transform. It's a Decepticon. I thought that was hilarious. Like, hilarious. I love the Transformer. I watched the Transformer going, but I thought that was hilarious. The Decepticon. That shit was just totally hilarious. Wow, good one. But yeah, she was pregnant though. She knew, but she said she knew her dude was gay, and she knew he had a boyfriend, and y'all do too much for me. These kids today do too much for me. But yeah, I guess the big news is this march that's supposed to be going on next weekend. I guess it's next Saturday. When is the 5th? Yes, next Saturday, and that's what everybody's talking about, this march, and yeah, they're expecting over 1 million people, and yeah, I told them good luck with that. Good luck. Like they talking about a lot on Facebook. All right, y'all, good luck with that. Y'all do what y'all need to do, and yeah, just let me know what happens when y'all get back, cause I gotta work Saturday. I gotta work. Oh no, I'm probably off next Saturday. I work this Saturday. I think I'm off next Saturday, but I still won't be marching, so whatever the case may be. So the future of the U.S. is a mess. But yeah, I was watching farmers, and they were showing that a lot of the farms that nobody's tending to. Like, I don't know if that's just trying to get our sympathy or gain our sympathy or whatever the case may be. But they were showing a lot of farms that they just had crops lying on the ground, a lot of strawberries and crops lying on the ground. So yeah, and one man said that he relied on the subsidies that the government gave him, and he said without that subsidy, he won't be able to run his farm. You know, it's a family-owned farm, and he said they give him, like I think he said, $30,000, and he uses it to buy seed and whatever that he needs to plant his crop and whatever. And but he says that he voted for Trump because he wanted Trump to get rid of the wasteful spending with the welfare and somebody said in the comment, of course, somebody in the comments said, dude, you rely on a subsidy every month or every harvest or however you go to run your farm. How is it different from welfare? Like, it's a farm welfare. Like, there's a white guy too. Dude, you can't even afford to run your farm and you worried about a welfare? Dude, you getting a handout. A handout is a handout. I thought that was funny, which is actually the truth. And he voted for Trump, and they had him talking. He voted for Trump because he wanted Trump to end wasteful spending, and he think people would on welfare. That's a waste. That's a waste, and that's a plight on the taxpayers. And the guy, I'm glad the white guy in the comments set him straight. Though, dude, you getting welfare? It's just farm welfare. You can't run your farm on your own. And you're like, well, he might have to go to the bank and try to get a loan because he's not going to be able to do it without his subsidy from the government. And dude, that to me, I didn't. If you got to rely on a subsidy to run your business, then it's not really your business, dude. It's not. I don't get that. I'm confused by that too. And I'm getting another lady in the comments. She was telling him, dude, you keep talking about getting rid of welfare. You guys know there's more white women on welfare than it is anybody. And you guys, but because of course when they use those words like welfare and stuff like that, they automatically think about us. They automatically think, oh, that's for the black people, the welfare. No, dude, it's more of you guys than anybody. All those programs to help people were set up for you guys. They were set up for us. They were set up for you guys. And it's more white women that gets all of that extra stuff than it is anybody, because it's more of them than it is of us. And yeah, so yeah. And the white lady, she said it though, and she came on there and she set them straight too though. I was like, yeah, we don't have to say anything because a lot of people, you stupid and you voted for Trump. And then the way he was sounding as if he'd vote for him again. Like, dude, really? So, yeah, he hadn't learned this lesson. And, yeah, there's another videos on, they put up the girl, I think she's a race baiter, too, though. They like to race bait a lot on Facebook. Like I said, Facebook is negative. And she put up a thing, and it showed that they were saying that Donald Trump was taking doing something with the Smithsonian, was taking the black people and the Indian stuff out of the Smithsonian or whatever, and everybody, oh, he's erasing our history. And yeah, right, but you guys, are you surprised? Are you surprised? I mean, are we really surprised? It's him. He's a Gemini. It's like a psycho. He's a orange psycho. So just ignore him and just let him do what he do, because a lot of the stuff that he's doing is really making sense. Like he made the VA, the VA hospital, made the VA office get rid of the Indian flag, or he's just doing a lot of extra stuff just to be. Yeah, just ignore him. If you guys ignore him and not give him the audience that he wants, he'll pipe down. I think. He's a narcissist and he's a Gemini and he's a psycho, and that's what they do. And yeah, just ignore him. I had a few Gemini friends, and if you ignore them, they'll they'll pipe down. They'll pipe down if you ignore them. So yeah. And the father's girlfriend that murdered the baby, the girl, she was a 3-year-old girl. She murdered the little girl. And she was nonverbal. And the mom didn't even know he had a girlfriend. Like, dude, first of all, how do you bring another woman around my daughter and you don't tell me about her? Like, I don't know anything about her. Yeah, she was actually in a psychiatric hospital a few weeks prior because they had her on a 72-hour hold at a psychiatric facility. Yeah, some dude was just playing a video game. Just heard about some dude was playing a video game and he lost playing NBA 2000 or whatever, an NBA game, and he lost. And how old was the baby? He threw his baby against the wall. Snap. Did I write it down? I think I was looking for the extra. But yeah, I was an 8-month-old baby. 8-month-old baby. He threw the baby against the wall. Broke the baby. Took the baby to the hospital. Baby, the mama said she came home. My baby wasn't moving or doing anything. Took the baby to the hospital. Baby had 6 broken ribs, a black eye. He had a lot of injuries that were healing. So evidently, dude been beating this baby up for a long time. 8-month-old baby, dude, really fucking broke his collarbone. 6 broken ribs, dude, really, an 8-month-old baby. Because he said he slammed the baby into the wall when he lost. He lost about 2 points on his video game. He said he threw the baby into the wall or something. He said he just heard a crack once he threw the baby into the wall. He heard a loud crack. Yeah. Whoo, yeah. It's just so much. These people, oh my goodness, just so violent towards these kids nowadays. People are just so violent. These kids just do not stand a chance anymore today. Just don't make any sense. And then the girl, the 13-year-old girl that they just buried, their funeral was cute, nice too. They had it up. And come to find out, the grandmother wasn't even her real grandmother. The father wasn't the real. It's just a bunch of just. The only person who was real was her mother. Her mother was her mother. The grandmother was a foster mom that had taken her mom in when her mom was a foster child. So the grandmother wasn't actually her real grandmother. So, there's now a lot of stuff is coming to light. They're clearing up a lot of stuff because it's like I said, it's a lot of misinformation because all this time they had us believing. At first they had me believing that was the little girl's father. Then they had me believing that was the grandmother's boyfriend. I think I mentioned her being the grandmother's boyfriend in the last video or last couple videos or whatever. That's not the case. He was her. I still don't know who he was, but he wasn't her father. I do know that much. And the grandmother wasn't actually her real grandmother either. So the only one that was really related to the little girl was the mother. But her mother didn't have her. But her mother was actually her real mother. But the rest of them, I don't know who actually know. Like I said, there's a lot of misinformation out there. So I don't really know who is who or, whatever it is. But, yeah. The other guy, oh my God. What's his name? The Tesla guy. He had a daughter that died, a son, well, I guess it was a son. He had a son that died, but his son was a trans. And they had a picture of her up on Facebook, and the people in the comments said it wasn't really his daughter, but I don't know, somebody was messing with him or whatever, and yeah, he said his son was killed by the whole-minded virus. What do you call it? The woke-minded virus. The woke-minded virus. That's what he said his son was killed by. But his son was trans. I didn't know that. But then, like I said, they had a picture up of it on Facebook yesterday, and and then everybody in the comment was like, "That's not her. That's not her. That's not how she looked." But they had a picture, and he was like, his son, daughter died or whatever, and then, "I'm right here, Dad. I'm right here, Dad." But everybody in the comments said that wasn't actually her, and I didn't know that. But yeah, he said wokeness killed his son. He died from the woke virus. He got some issues. There's something wrong with him too. I think he's on the spectrum. Cause I was watching him today, and I think he's on the spectrum. He's something creepy. There's something really creepy, weird about dude too. I actually finally watched him today for the first time. I ain't never paid attention to him really like that, but I watched him today. I think he's on the spectrum. He look like it's something. It's like something is not. Yeah, he look like he's on the spectrum. But yeah, I saw him today. I actually paid attention to him today, and yeah, it look like he on the spectrum. So yeah, I also saw Tony Braxton mother and her Tamar. They were on a talk show. I just want to say, dude, that I am not a hater in the least bit, but I just do all the makeup and the fake hair and the fake nails and the fake eyelash stuff. Dude, oh my goodness, it's so tiresome to see nowadays. I promise you. Tamar had on so much makeup and her face didn't move, and she was talking and her whole face wouldn't move. Like, girl, and she got Botox and just. I used to like Tamar. Like I told you guys, Love and War was my song. I love that song, but you're doing too much, baby. You doing. It's a lot of women. I saw a picture of used to play with Jasmine Guy. Used to play Whitley. She was the only one. I'm thinking she's the only one who aged and just went on and aged gracefully. Just went on and let the cracks and all that shit come out. And she the only one didn't try the plastic surgery herself. She's the only one that aged. She looks horrible too, but okay, bad. I'm sorry, but she looks horrible. She the only one who aged gracefully because she got all her wrinkles out. All her wrinkles are there. She didn't put the Botox and she didn't do the facelift and she didn't do the. She aged gracefully, even though she cracked up, but. Yeah, she looked. I'm Tamar and her mother, and then her mother with they just had on too much makeup, just too much. I'm just not a makeup person. I've never been a makeup person like that. Makeup just clogs your pores. It's not good for you. And then I saw one makeup tutorial. The girl put like 7 coats of makeup on her face. Then she topped it off with the powder, and then she sprayed it with some water, whatever liquid she sprayed. Like, girl, you gotta just do all of that. This is just a whole lot of waste of time. I gotta do, oh my goodness. And you just gotta wash that off every night, and then you gotta put that back on again to. Yeah, I'm doing too much. Doing too much. Yeah. Yeah, doing too much. But like I said, they also said that the farmers could have. I've just heard this too, that the farmers could have gotten work permits from the people, and they could have stayed and worked in farms. I didn't know that. That they could have went and got legal work permits for them people, but I guess they would have to pay for them. Because I guess they didn't have to. They're not just giving out work permits. I guess you think you got to pay for them, or you got to sponsor the people, or you got to do something. But I'm guessing it was something else to it. That's why it wasn't done. Because then I think if they give them work permits, then they would have to pay them fair wages, and they would have to give them medical and then somewhere to live. It's something to it as to why. Because that would have been a good solution. Like somebody brought it up yesterday. That would have been a good solution to give them work permits, but like I said, I'm thinking there's a reason why they didn't do it, because it looked like that would have been much more feasible if they would have given them work permits. At least they would have been able to work you know what I'm saying? And yeah, and like I said, it's something else. It's the reason why they didn't give them work permits. I'm thinking because maybe they didn't want to just pay them what at least minimum wage. They got to give them medical and dental and yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm thinking they didn't go get the work permits, because they didn't want to have them be considered as real employees where they got to do stuff. They got to find them somewhere. They got to house them, and you got to do all the extra stuff for them. I'm thinking that's why they didn't go get the work permit. But that would have made a lot of more sense. I mean, to get them to work and then let them go back and then let them come back and work and just that. I think they did that years ago. They gave out conditional work permits where they were able to come and just harvest time and get the harvest the fruits and vegetables or whatever the workings of the farm, and they were able to do that and work the farm and do what they needed to do to get all of that out. Then they were able to go back, and they were able to come back every year. I think I remember that. I think that makes sense though. But yeah, and then they say America's about to go hungry because all the farms are failing. So it's gonna be about to be a food shortage, they say, and in my case, like I said, I could stand to lose a few pounds. So, hey, whatever. I ain't like I'm eating that much right now anyway, because, like I said, I need to lose a few pounds. And I know when I've overdone it, and I know with my inactivity, I know I usually need to lose a few pounds. So, the food thing is not really a big thing for me, a big deal for me. So, I still try to eat my eggs, though, even though they cost $7 a dozen. I still try to eat eggs on a regular because of the amino acids and the protein. I try to eat eggs, definitely. I make sure that's a part of my diet. But as far as everything else, I really don't. I'm not really into food like that, like I said, because I have gained some weight, and I've noticed it, and yeah, I need to do something about it. And like I said, in the food shortage that's coming up, I would like to know what's going on with that, because I mean, that don't affect me anyway, but it would be interesting to see how they are going to, if it's going to affect. Probably not. They probably won't. It probably won't. It probably won't affect other people like it will the other some people. Yeah, it probably won't because yeah, well, maybe. But the fruits and the vegetables that'll be a problem. That'll be a problem for me because the fruits and the vegetables, like I'm gonna have my smoothies and yeah, we'll see though, right? We'll see. Yeah, that's gonna be the next thing up on the list. And I also heard that I actually just read this that Donald Trump is wiping away the police records. All the police who got I get the federal police. All the federal police he's cleaning their records. He's cleaning all their whatever their strikes off their records. So if they got a police brutality rap or whatever, he's getting rid of all of that. So he's wiping the system for the federal police. So all of them have clean records as of today because he's wiped all their stuff out. So like, oh my goodness, yeah, he's woo, he's doing it. He's doing stuff. He's doing stuff, and all I hear is people keep talking about impeaching. Yeah, it's a lot of you guys voted for him, so I mean, you guys should have thought about that before, because of course no one thought that he was going to affect them. See, he had, they all thought it was just only going to affect us and the immigrants, and that's why, I'm. Anytime I hear about those stories, I'll look, I'll listen, I'll read, and I'll keep it moving because I have no sympathy for any of you guys. I have no sympathy for none of you because, in a matter of fact, and then one veteran was on there talking about he lost his benefits and they got rid of his doctors and he can't go see the psychiatrist. But then they asked him, the dude asked him, well, will you voted for Trump? He said, yeah, he voted for Trump. And he asked him, will he vote for him again? And he's like, yeah, he's a Republican. So he said, yeah. So you still have to learn this lesson. So yeah, whatever. You have sympathy for people who just gonna continuously keep bumping their own head. Like you, you can't. I can't. So yeah, I was actually on one of the videos too. I actually went back to what somebody made a comment, and before I deleted the notification, I went back to see what was my original post to see what. Anyway, I had a lot more replies on there. I just never went and checked them. Whatever. I was deleting them as they was coming in, so I wasn't checking them. Then I wasn't checking them, but I saw LeBron. Somebody called LeBron a gorilla. They called him a gorilla because he made a dunk, and I commented on a dunk on a left hand slam. He did a left hand dunk. And I was like, and he got a foul on the dunk. I was like, and one, and damn, Braun with your left hand, wow, and one, whatever. Anybody said, yeah, he looked like a gorilla or something. They call him a gorilla, a monkey, or whatever they call him, whatever. But they were going at it in the comments, and I'm like, saying to myself, like, why am I not surprised? Like, why am I not surprised? These are people who have already shown me that they don't like him. It's like, that's why I try, and everybody, I call myself trying to like or, yeah, it's a problem with people. And I'm just, like I said, the girl on YouTube said that that's one of the things as a content creator I need to do. I need to make comments on different posts. I need to engage with the people. They told me that. But I was better off just being quiet because like I said, the back and forth. And the only reason I did the back and forth today was about the Megan thing is because for 8 people hit me at one time, blah, 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 blah. Dude, first, I don't need a correction. Don't correct me. Don't correct me. I call her what I want to call her because I call her princess, of course. They didn't like that at all. And the hate is whew. Yeah, I don't care how you feel. I don't, whatever the case may be, we don't know this girl. So whatever it is, you do what you do. You call her what you want to call her. I'll call her what I want to call her. And just get the hell off my post. Do not, I repeat, do not message me again. I do not want to hear this garbage. Goodness gracious. So I did actually have like 4 more notifications. I just deleted them. I didn't even go back and check. I just deleted them out. I don't even want to hear this garbage because yeah, I already know. I've had enough of you people. A whole enough of you people. And everybody coming up with every excuse in the book as to why, and not even coming up with the real excuse. You know, you're gonna keep bullshitting around or keep playing around the actual reason. Dude, I'm wasting my time. Go on, go on. I don't have time for that. Really, I really don't. No one woman tell me good. She mean to the staff in the castle. Oh wait, what? Huh? The servant said she was mean to them. Oh, really? And you care about that? Yeah, okay, lady. Whatever the case may be, I don't care. Yeah, I do not care. Wow, y'all crazy over nothing. And then I also have noticed that it's the same people that follow, that go from post to post, the same people, the same ladies, the same women. Like, wow, you guys. And for anybody, like I said, for anybody, if I have so much hate and vitriol for somebody, dude, I'm just not. Yeah, I guess that's just me. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what you got to say. If I don't like you, I am not going to pay attention to nothing you got to going on. Nothing, not a thing. So that in itself tells me, yeah, y'all fake haters. Y'all like her. Yeah, y'all just mad because she won't engage with y'all. So y'all going to follow her around and say stuff. And she, I'm sure she's not reading them comments. Of course she's not. She don't care about this shit. I don't blame her, but I wouldn't read them either if, whew, yeah, but it's fun. It's funny. It's really funny, but yeah, it's, whew, I gotta hit it tomorrow. I am tired. I am so sleepy. Like I said, I've been up all day and I've been trying to sit up all day because I want to actually lay down tonight and go to bed and get me a good night's sleep so I can just get out. Because when I'm off, I don't sleep at night. I still do not sleep at night when I'm off. And like I said, I have never just tried to sit up all day. So I've been up since I got off this morning. I've been up all day. I might have laid down in my bed and nodded for a minute, but I've been up. I haven't actually laid down and gotten any real sleep. So I'm thinking when I lay down that I could actually maybe sleep through the night first, finally for a change, because I don't sleep at night. Even when I'm off, my schedule stays the same. I haven't slept at night since I started working at Amazon. When was that? Back in September. Yeah, my night sleep just don't work anymore. It just don't hit anymore. And like I said, I always usually try to take a nap early, and then I'll get up and I'll still try to sit up and I'll be able to try to go back to bed at night. It don't work. So today I just thought maybe I'll just sit up all day and see. Like I'm sitting right here now. I'm tired. I'm really sleepy. I'm sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. So maybe I will be able to sleep, go to bed in a minute. So when I get done talking to you guys, I'm going to go lay down. I'm hungry, but I'm not even worried about eating because this is not going to interfere with the sleep. I'm just going to go and hit the bed and yeah, and get ready for work tomorrow. Get this week out the way. This is my 3-day week, so it'll be 12-hour shifts. It'll be easy. It'll be easier than the 4 days like I usually did last week. But Frito-Lay is hiring too. Like I said, Indeed, there's a lot more extra. I went on Indeed early today too. There's a lot of more extra jobs on Indeed too. So if anybody looking, Walmart sent me like 6 different jobs. Sam Club's hiring. Costco, Whole Foods. There's a lot of places that's hiring. So if anybody's interested, you check it out. But yeah, I went through Nabisco. It's not Nabisco anymore. It was Nabisco. It's not Nabisco anymore. Over there on 72nd. I want to say 72nd and Kedzie. Yeah, I want to say 72nd because it's not Nabisco. It used to be Nabisco. It's not Nabisco anymore. It's something else, but they're hiring and they're starting at $23 an hour. So anybody's interested, just check it out. You know, yeah, and yeah, I'm going to go lay down, and get me some rest. I am tired, so tired, but I'm gonna hit it tomorrow. My 3-day week. 12-hour shifts is, yeah, I'm gonna go and get these 3 days out the way and yeah, get myself prepared for next week. 4 days next week, but yeah, I'm gonna enjoy these 3 days this week. Like I said, I don't like this job anyway, so it don't even matter. The days are all running. Okay, I'm not gonna say that anymore. Okay, I'm not gonna say that anymore about this. Not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I just saw a girl on Facebook too. The basketball guy, the fat guy basketball guy that I talked about too. I think he was the #1 draft pick a couple of years ago. And the girl, she actually didn't have any clothes on. Well, actually, her whole booty was hanging out. I'm gonna put it like that. Her whole ass was hanging out, and she was walking down the street, and she actually went to flag down the cab. And I'm like, dude, if it was me in my car, girl, no way you are getting your naked ass in my car. No way you gonna sit on my seat. So I stopped by the curb, and I think she was doing this. So I think she was trying to flag down the cab, but you got to put a towel down or something. No way, but yeah, how do you walk down the street, girl, a whole grown woman? Girl, you walking out, she doing it for views and likes though, because like I said, it's a camera guy. Of course, somebody was filming her, so yeah, she doing it for the views, but she actually didn't have anything on her ass. Her ass was hanging out. Really, girl? Yeah, y'all needs this attention. Just needs so much attention. These people just need so much attention. And if you don't give it to them, it's the problem. Like I said, it's the problem if you don't give these people the attention that they require. These people require a lot of attention. And that's what's going on with the chick that she needs attention. And she requires, like I said, she requires a lot of attention. There's a lot of them. They require a lot of fucking attention that a lot of people just don't have to give. For me, in my case, baby, I don't have it. I am so sorry. First of all, I don't care. I really don't care. Second of all, I don't care even more. It's like, please, no, I got my own. What's going on, girl? Ooh, I got my own problem going on. Menopause is no joke. It does not allow you to pay attention or give a fuck about anything for what you got going on. Yeah, menopause is what? Who is soul sucking? It takes your whole everything away. Yeah, focus your everything. You don't have anything. You don't have anything to give. I am so sorry for people who don't have it to give. I don't. But yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna let out and give me no. I might go make me a couple of eggs right quick. I'm kind of hungry. That'll let me sleep and all. I'm gonna go lay down. I ain't gonna put nothing on my thumb. Like I said, I don't want my body to be trying to digest anything while I'm trying to sleep. No way. I ain't gonna lay down and get me some sleep. At least give me a good night's sleep. I've been trying to get me a good night's sleep for a long time. It just don't happen. It just has not happened. And I haven't even paid attention to it until I just realized that I don't sleep at night. Like up every night. It's been up every night since September. I'm like, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna try tonight. Like I said, I've been up. I didn't go to sleep today when I got off this morning, so maybe that'll help me. Yeah. I'm gonna what? Gonna get in my bed and lay down and yeah. Yeah, hopefully sleep through the night and see if it works, or I just go lay in my bed and just toss and turn. Right, I'll go toss and turn, right? Now the lady, some lady that in a strip mall, she had an ice cream parlor. I heard this shit on Facebook. It was so crazy. She had an ice cream parlor, or she got an ice cream parlor, and it's a strip mall, so it's a couple of restaurants all together, and it's a Chinese restaurant next door. And she, of course, she has a camera in her business, and so she actually looked at the video one day, and she see that the lady next door, her restaurant, the lady who owns the restaurant next door, has been sneaking into her restaurant at night when she closes, and has been peeing in her ice cream and spitting in her ice cream. Really? Girl! It's a Chinese lady. I saw they showed the video of her sneaking in the woman business. She peeing in her ice cream and spitting in her ice cream. And how many people have eaten that? Oh my God, really? Yeah. She tried to put her out of business, she say. Well, she didn't say, but that's what I'm thinking. She tried to put her out of bed. Of course she did. Be careful, people. Oh my goodness. Ooh, eating out, and it's just, yeah, we just take a lot of risks with our lives with the eating out and the, oh my goodness. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. I also need to mention the mother was also arrested too. The mother with the baby with the black eye with the broken collarbone. They arrested the mother too because they were saying that the mother should have actually known that something was going on with her baby. And they said the baby had injuries that they were healing. So of course the man had been doing, but they don't even know if it's due because I guess they probably trying to say that the mother probably been doing something to the baby too. But yeah, they arrested her too. So they came back and got her. But yeah, they said the baby had a lot of injuries that were healing and a lot of stress fractures that were actually healing. So that wasn't the first time that somebody had beat him. Like, dude threw him into the wall over a fucking video game. That wasn't the first time he did that. So yeah, and the baby had a black eye too. So I guess, well, not guess, he punched him in his eye too. Like, dude, really? Just doing too much to these kids for no particular reason, dude. It just don't make sense. It just don't make. You can't even trust your kids with their fathers. Dude, who you gonna trust you can't trust your kids with the parents. What the fuck are you gonna trust them with? You can't trust your kids with nobody. You can't trust them with the father. You can't. And just saw another video. Just saw the girl. I guess from what I saw, the girl was a girl. It was three people. It was a girl, a dude, and another girl. The dude was holding one girl back, I guess, and the girl had a other girl. Okay. The scenario: one woman with a baby girl, a dude, and a girl. So I'm guessing dude was holding the other girl behind him back. I'm guessing that was his girlfriend, and I'm guessing this was his ex because he was trying to get his baby, his daughter, from the mama, and the mama won't let the little girl go. She kept trying to walk her in the street in traffic. I guess you're trying to. I guess I don't know. Like I said, I didn't pay attention. I didn't go to it because like I said, this is so much drama. I'm guessing because she kept trying to walk the little girl in traffic, and the father kept snatching the little girl and bringing her that way, and the mama kept pulling her that way. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah. If I can't have you, I'm gonna kill you. But one girl was talking off. We watching her on YouTube, and she was saying that she hurt her baby, and she said that after her and her boyfriend broke up, she just didn't love the baby anymore. She just didn't love her anymore. Like, really? Girl? Still your baby, girlfriend. Still your baby. And I guess if he had stayed with her, then she would have maybe pretended to love the baby better, or just, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. This generation of people, like I said, this generation is a whole nother generation of people, dude. These are whole other people here. I have no idea what's going on with these people. Like, I played video games when my baby was a baby, but I never, because I lost, I never just thought to throw him into a wall. Like, really? We played video games when our baby was a baby. I remember. Just never had the thought, the inkling, the anything to just throw. And we was playing, I think we was playing NBA Jam. We just never had, it just never dawned on me to just throw him into a wall. Like, yeah, but like I said, this wasn't the first time he did something to the baby, because the baby had a lot, like they said, had a lot of injuries that were healing. So, the fucking 6 broken ribs on a baby, 8-month-old baby with 6 broken ribs. Dude, really? Yeah, they gonna get him when he get to jail. That'll be good. I don't wish harm on anybody, but some people, yeah, he needs to get got. Y'all need to get him. And my son's father, he was telling me today that he was that it works in the jail, and I actually didn't know that. And he said, how did they know? And it's like a lot of people that do stuff, and like because when they go to jail, they usually on a loudspeaker, and when they call the inmates out who got to go to court, it's a loudspeaker, and that's when they let them know, and they listen to the trial or listen to whatever going on the speaker. He was telling me, and I'm like, I had no idea, and I didn't know that. But yeah, and I was like thinking that yeah, so this dude gonna get got, because they gonna let him, once he go to court and they read off his charges, and other inmates are gonna be able to hit. Yeah, he gonna get got. And like that other dude, like I told y'all, that other dude who Nazaya, The 13-year-old girl that got pregnant by auntie with the pedophile boy. That motherfucker was walking, was limping in the court the other day too. They did, so they got him. Good. I'm so glad. Yeah, he was like he couldn't even sit down good. He was struggling trying to sit down. Like, oh, they like somebody got him. So good. Get him in. This dude right here. Let's get all these. Get all. Then another woman just. She was smiling. She was acting, had a big old bright smile on her face in the police. They took her to the police station. She slit her daughter's throat. She slit her daughter's throat. 12-year-old daughter. Slit her daughter's throat. Yeah, she slit her throat. Like, wow, that bitch was smile. Big old smile on her face in the jail. In the lockup. Like, ooh, girl, really? Yeah, she cut her throat. Her daughter. Wow. It looked like something was wrong with that lady. It didn't really look like there was something wrong with her, though. I would say, in mental capacity, it looked like something was wrong with her. She was like she had some issues. She like she could have been on the spectrum or something, too, because she looked like she looked like, and that other lady, too, who killed that the nonverbal look. She was like I said, she was in a mental hospital a couple of weeks prior on a 3-day, 72-hour hold. And yeah, she looked, when they just showed her being booked into the jail, and she looked and turned around, looked at the camera, and it looked like something wrong with her too. So they might get off on diminished capacity. So yeah. Yeah, but the lady who slit her daughter's throat, the creepy smile that she gave to the camera in the jailhouse, like whoa. Yeah, she might get off on that one. She looked creepy, like, girl, really? Who's just so much drama going on? The world falling apart, the people going crazy. It's a mess, dude. It's a mess. And the little boy that asked his mama for the video game and shot her, and then sat in the house with her dead body and wait for Amazon to deliver his package. Order. And as they said, the thing cost $300 or whatever. I think it's the virtual reality, the glasses or whatever it was, and the little attachment. They said it cost $300. No, the reporter who was talking about it, she said it was a $300 item. So when I killed her and then went to Amazon and placed this order. Who these people? These people. There's some man walking around Amsterdam. They said in Amsterdam. Some man walking around Amsterdam stabbing people. They done stabbed 8 people. Before somebody finally tackled him, some man tackled him to the ground and held him to the police gang. He done stabbed 8 people, just randomly picking out people walking around the street and just stabbing them. Like, really? You people. You people crazy, dude. For real. For real. Real. Dude, the world falling apart in here. I'm going crazy. Going crazy. Oh, goodness gracious to be us, right? But yeah, I got to work. I got to work today. I'm off, I think, tomorrow. I got to work Wednesday. I'm off Thursday. I got to work. I got split days, all split days this week. So, yeah, and I got to work Friday. So, yeah, I'm going to get back in with you guys. It's Monday morning, so Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, Tuesday. When I get back in a couple days, yeah, it'll be a couple days. I get back and we'll find something else to talk about. I'm just gonna make sure. What? I stopped posting on certain topics because man, I'm being harassed. I'm being bullied. No, I'm not being bullied because you freaking bully me, but yeah, cyberbullying is a real thing, and like I always laugh, like, if you're bullying somebody on a computer, get out of here. Yeah, it's actually a real thing. Well, I'm just not the bullying type. Man, I'm finna bully me. But yeah, like I said, I'll get back in a couple days, and yeah, I'll find something enough to talk about. Oh yeah, I did. I went to YouTube and I actually made a few comments on YouTube. So I actually picked up a few more followers on YouTube. So thank you guys. And yeah, then the girl was like, yeah, because you are engaged. And like I said, I was just never one to do the comment thing. I just never was the one to do the comment. And I made a few comments on YouTube, and I talking, going back and forth with a few people on YouTube. And yeah, I picked up a few more followers. So I guess that is what I need to do. I need to make just not about Megan or LeBron. just stay off those topics. No LeBron James, no Princess Megan, and yeah, maybe I can find something else to talk about, and won't come attacking me, and yeah. So yeah, I'll find. Let me see. I'll find something else we can talk about. Couple of days, and yeah, I'll be back in a couple of days to talk to you guys. All right, I'm gonna go to bed. I am exhausted. So, all right, peace. Bye.